Hi guys. This is day seven since the surgery. So the surgery was last week on Thursday, and this is Wednesday. So the following week on week on Wednesday. I should have uploaded, I think, a few more videos just to help you get a better idea of the healing process, especially during the first week, because that's really important. But yeah, I'm sorry I didn't do that. Just so yeah. But yeah, let me just give you an update on maybe they'll just tell you what happened. So day one and two are rough. I won't lie. Um, what happened was day one was Friday, so I got discharged on Friday after the surgery. The surgery was Thursday, stayed the night, and then on Friday I got discharged. Came back to my aunt's place because I'm not in my home country. So yeah, but I came back to her place with my mom. And Friday I lay down most of the day, and then in the afternoon I walked around a bit. You can move on your crutches. It's still quite uncomfortable, but you can move. But then what happened is I think I moved around too much, and then when I lay back down, my leg really began swelling, and there was bleeding, a bit of bleeding on the wounds behind the places that had been covered up. So yeah, I had Friday night was pretty painful. I kept waking up and I couldn't turn in bed. But that's another thing, by the way. You can't really turn in bed, um, because your leg is still your knee. The movements for turning require a lot of your knee moving, and it's still you're quite sore. So I have like two, maybe three positions that I can sleep in at night, still up to now. So yeah, that was uncomfortable. But um, as the days have been going, my leg has been getting stronger and stronger, which is something I'm happy about. There's still times when it's uncomfortable, but generally speaking, it's getting stronger. This morning, I was ecstatic, like I could walk around a bit, so without the crutches. So, but my mom says I should, yeah, take it slow. So that's what I'm want to do. I don't want to fall over and then rupture it again, and then I have to go back into the hospital for another surgery. So just taking it slow. Um, Things that you need to know for the first week. First week, just take it as slow as possible. Don't move around. Lie, keep as lie down as much as you can. They told me I needed to elevate my leg above my chest, so I'll be lying down and my legs lifted. But for me, that was quite uncomfortable. Every time I did it, my leg would really begin hurting. So what I did is I just lay down, kept my legs straight. That worked for me. I don't know. It might not be the same case with you. It might be easier to keep your leg elevated. That normally helps with the swelling. So yeah, that's one thing you need to know. But you're gonna be in bed the whole first week, pretty much the whole week. So find things to do. If you have work, working is also a bit of an issue. I thought I would be able to do more work, but it's hard. Um, so maybe movies. Netflix came out here in Australia, so I can, I got it with my roommate, so I could watch that. If you have a bunch of movies, books, now would be the time, to use them. What else do you need to know? Yeah, first few days you're also not going to be very hungry. After I came out of surgery, I could barely eat anything. I was so nauseous. Sitting up was a problem because when you sit, you're lying down, and then when you sit up, you begin getting nauseous. So the first 2 3 days after surgery, I was just not hungry. You're just not hungry. And you can eat. You after the nausea wears off, you can eat, but you're just not hungry. You're just not. So that's something you need to be aware of. So, point one, bed rest. Two, um, you're gonna need a bunch of movies and things to entertain you while you're lying down. Books, friends maybe coming over to talk to you. Um, Three, you're not gonna be very hungry at all. Four, another thing that I found was I didn't use the toilet for okay, yeah, I didn't use the toilet for about 4 days. I could take a short call, but I couldn't do number two. So that's something. it happened for me. I don't think you should be too freaked out about that. Once your body gets going, it will get going. So yeah, this is my leg right now. It's still pretty swollen. If you compare both my knees, well, maybe you won't be able to tell, but yeah, you can see it's still pretty swollen. If I do it from just an angled view, you can see how swollen it is. This is just the compression band they gave me. It's supposed to help with the swelling. But yeah, my knee's still, it was way bigger than this, so I'm happy that the swelling is down somewhat, but it's still pretty big. Like, still pretty big. It's the size of my fist, and I have a big hand. So yeah, don't take things too fast. Your leg will be sore. Another thing I found also is that my calf was really sore. Oh yes, quick tip I found this morning. So this morning I was having a shower, and what happened was I was using this rough face towel, and I started rubbing the back of my calf, which was really sore, and I found that to be very soothing. So normally what they tell you is they're going to tell you to ice your knee, which you need to do. Make sure you ice it a lot. Keep it rested, ice it. But then if you're having a sore muscle, I found, for me at least, that with hot to warm water with a kind of a very rough face towel, just rubbing it is very soothing to your muscle. So my leg was feeling amazing this morning after that. So that's something you need to watch out for as well. All right, thanks guys. I will